Hi everyone, welcome back to this my new crypto market analysis. And in today I'm going to start with Bitcoin as always. As you can see, the chart I have here is the weekly chart, and last week we had a very funny movement. Let me check on the daily. Last week we had a very funny movement. The price broke above our pivot point that we had drawn on the $41,000 levels. But this was a trap movement because the price immediately retraced back a few days later. Yeah, that was the movement we had last week. It was a kind of a trap. You see, the price really broke above, but it didn't close above that $41,000 level at the pivot point. What I might be expecting for this week is, as you can see, the price is kind of drawing this downward bearish flag, this downward bearish channel. I think we call it a bearish flag in technical analysis. And what I might be expecting for the next week is for a potential, short-term rebound, because as you can see, if you are working within this downward bear flag, then probably we might have a potential short-term rebound to go and find the upper band of the channel, which is at about the $47,000 level. So somewhere around those price levels. Next week, for next week, if you want to take trades on this market, probably you can drop to the lower time frames and try to look for patterns on the 1 hour or 4 hour charts. Yes, that's for Bitcoin. For Bitcoin, probably we might be expecting for the price to, as I said earlier, to bounce back to touch this upper band of this bear flag here. And if the price drops to the lower band and breaks it, then probably let's continue watching the $29,000 to $30,000 level, and for a potential rebound, because this level is very, 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 very interesting, as I've been mentioning in my past videos. Yes, that's for Bitcoin, guys. Let's look at Ethereum. Looking at Ethereum, I think we have a similar move here, because as you know, Ethereum generally follow what Bitcoin does. We have a similar move for Ethereum. We have been working in between these horizontal bands here. As you can see, these price levels I drew on these pivot points I drew here. We have been working in between this horizontal range. And what I might be expecting to see for Ethereum is, I think the market is going to be pretty silent for Ethereum and other altcoins, because for the past weeks, and the market generally follow what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin doesn't make a major move, then I'm not going to really be interested in touching any other Ethereum or any other altcoin. So as I said, let's expect for a rebound towards the upper band of this downward flag, and yeah, let's expect for that for the coming week. I really believe that the price might bounce. If everything goes on well with the stock market and the current geopolitical situation between Russia and Ukraine, if everything starts to slow down, starts to calm down a little bit in that in the war in Ukraine, then we might have a potential bounce towards in the markets in general and in crypto in particularly. So if everything goes well, then I expect a bounce in the next coming week. Yeah, let's not forget to look at the economy using the S&P 500 as always. So as you might know, I always try to look at the big picture of the economy using the S&P 500 index. And as you can see on the S&P 500 right now, the price is trying to break this very important level at the $4,200 level for the S&P 500. And I really think that if the price breaks and closes below this level, then honestly, guys, it doesn't look good. Because if it crosses and breaks all these previous supports, then potentially we are going to be expecting a continuous downward movement in the price. Yeah, this is on the daily chart. Let's try to look on the weekly chart a little bit to see what's going on. Yeah, on the weekly chart, it still doesn't look good, but I really believe that the price might bounce anytime soon, because the price doesn't just go down in a straight line. So probably we might have something like because the price moves in waves, right? So we might have something like this and then bounce back. Even if we are going to continue the bearish trend, Then we might bounce back to about the $4,500 level for the S&P 500 before maybe continuing downward. So let's wait to see how today is going to close, and potentially the close for today's candle is going to determine what the price is going to do in the next coming days within this week. So that was it for my analysis for the week, guys. In summary, for Bitcoin, let's expect a rebound towards the upper band of this bearish flag. For Ethereum, let's follow what Bitcoin is going to do. And for the S&P 500, let's wait for today's candle to see, like today and the next few days candle, to see whether the price is going to close below this critical level here, below this past support. So that was it for the analysis, guys. Take care of yourself and have a nice week. Bye bye.